Oh, hi, my friends. It's your old buddy Doc, back again with another story time with Doc. And today, we're going to have a story about a fabulous little girl, the Pirate of Kindergarten. And this was done by George Ella Lyon and illustrated by Lynne Avril. So, let's go ahead and get started. I didn't know they made pirates so small. But maybe we'll see things differently once we get into the story. Ginny loved reading circle. Getting there was hard, though, with all those chairs. She knew only half of them were real, but which ones? Those chairs. She always ran into someone always laughed. Ginny loved reading anyway. From the big book Miss Cleo held in her lap, or the flip chart she pointed to with a stick, or, best of all, from the book Ginny held in her hands. Aye, she likes reading. Kind of like me to you. Ginny stuck her nose in the fold of the book. Ginny, Miss Cleo said, we read with our eyes, not our noses. But Ginny's eyes played tricks. She read Cat ran fast. She thought everyone saw this way. She didn't know they were tricks. Oh no. Seems she reads a little bit different than most people. But she doesn't realize it because she never knew another way. When other kids laughed, Ginny really tightened her mind. The way you tie a knot in a rope. Then she could remember to read only Cat ran fast. But after that, she'd get afraid and read it again, only softer. Seems she was afraid of the other kids making fun of her. And then Mrs. Cleo's hand was resting on Ginny's head. As she said, just once, Ginny. We read it just once. If Ginny closed one eye, she only saw one word. But Miss Cleo said, don't squint. Aye, it seems she didn't realize what's going on with Ginny. Numbers hopped around like popcorn. When she looked at the chart, or the book, or the board, she saw twice as many twos like swans, and threes like bees, and big-bellied sixes, as the other kids saw. Ginny liked their shapes. She liked to draw them, and she liked to color. She loves all the colors and shapes. Scissors. Scissors were tricky. If she didn't keep her mind tied tight when Miss Cleo gave them the rabbit picture, she might cut out one ear, and another, and another. She's seeing duplicate or triplicates. Once, She got so mad, she stuck the scissors in the paste. Carl told. Miss Cleo said, "A three-eared bunny. Original. And just wash the scissors, Ginny." This time the teacher patted Carl's hand. "Mind your own bunnies," she said. Seems maybe Miss Cleo figures there's something going on, but she doesn't know what. Then came Vision Screening Day. Ginny was a little scared when they lined up to go into the gym. She did fine at first, reading the letters on the white chart. The nurse put a black spoon over one eye and asked her to name the letters. She could do that. With one eye, she saw only one. It was the same when he covered the other eye. But when the nurse said, "Now use both," Ginny froze. He pointed to the row of letters. If they had been words, she could have read just once. But letters by themselves were a jumble. The nurse tapped the chart again. "This line, please." Oh no. I think she feels embarrassed. Ginny said all she could say. She said what she saw. He pointed to the next line. "Ginny, read the same way." The nurse's voice was gentle. "Do you see too?" Ginny nodded. "Do you see two of me?" he asked. She nodded again. I think he knows what's going on. "Do you know," the nurse asked, "that most people see only one?" Ginny started to cry. Miss Cleo appeared and put a hand on Ginny's shoulder. "What's wrong?" she asked. "This child has double vision," the nurse explains. "She needs to go to a doctor for her eyes." He looked at Ginny. "This can be fixed, so you'll see only one." Well, that's good news. Seems the nurse knows what's going on. The next week, Ginny's mother took her to Dr. Clare. He had Ginny look through a special lens in a dark room. It didn't hurt, but it made her a little dizzy. When they were finished, Dr. Clare said, "Good news. I don't think you'll need an operation. Just exercise, glasses, and, for a while, a patch." A patch? He reached into a drawer and handed Ginny two patches. One on a band that went around her head, and one that would snap onto the glasses. "You, pick out some frames," Dr. Clare said, "and wear the patch till you come back next week." Ginny's mother helped her put it on. Now there was just one of everything, and she didn't have to squint. It's good when a doctor is able to fix somebody up. So, Ginny became a kindergarten pirate who could do numbers and scissors, who would climb the rigging of the playground fast and read and read and read. So exciting. And take her place in the circle without knocking over a single chair. Huzzah! What a wonderful story. And it seems like Ginny is well on her way to seeing only one of everything. And she didn't understand that there was a problem because that's all she had ever known. And so things were a little bit different for her. But that's okay. We all have things that make us a little bit different. Now, she has an eye patch and she's able to see just fine. And so with some special accommodations, she'll be reading and loving the words in no time at all. And she loves to read almost as much as I love to read to you guys. Well, thank you very much for joining me again today. And you guys all have a fantastic night. And I will see you next time. Until then, be well.